Becoming a parent changes everything. Your schedule, your sleep, your priorities. The moment you hold that little life in your arms, your world shifts. You stop thinking only about yourself. You start thinking about what's best for your child. Every decision becomes bigger. And money suddenly feels heavier. The way you saw money before, as something to spend, save, or enjoy, now turns into something you need to protect, grow, and use wisely. Your relationship with money changes. Because it's no longer just about you. It's about diapers, doctor visits, and daycare. It's about long-term plans and unexpected costs. It's about security, freedom, and making sure your child never lacks what they need. And in that process, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. It's easy to feel like you're not doing enough. Or like your goals have to wait until the kids are older. But here's the truth. You don't need to give up on financial growth just because you became a parent. You can rebuild your money mindset, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the life you want to build for your family. In this video, let's talk about how to do exactly that. Because when you improve your mindset, you don't just help yourself. You set a powerful example for your kids. And that's where confidence, purpose, and peace begin. Let's get into it. Welcome to Profitability Plus. Here, we talk about building real income with a grounded mindset. Whether you're a new parent or a seasoned one, this episode is for you. Today, I want to share a message that's honest and hopeful. Because the way you think about money right now can either hold you back or move your family forward. 1. The shift that happens. Before kids, money might have felt simple. It was something you made so you could enjoy life. Maybe it meant booking a last-minute trip, buying that jacket without checking the price, going out for dinner just because you felt like it. You worked, you earned, you spent. And that cycle felt normal. But when you become a parent, that cycle changes. Suddenly, money becomes more than just spending. It becomes a foundation for everything you want to build. Now, money means safety. A roof over their heads. Healthy meals on the table. Doctor visits when they're sick. It means having choices. Choosing to stay home longer. Choosing the right school. Choosing what works best for your family, not just what you can afford. Money becomes the quiet, yes, behind the moments that matter. Yes to their first bike. Yes to a little birthday party. Yes to not worrying about every single dollar. And that shift is real. It's powerful. It's also emotional. Because while your heart is growing, so are your responsibilities. And let's be honest. Kids bring so much love. But they also bring a lot of costs. Diapers. Baby food. Tiny clothes they outgrow in a month. Preschool fees. Doctor visits. Unexpected bills. And for many parents, there's also less time to earn. Especially in the early years. You might step away from work. Or reduce your hours. Or turn down opportunities that don't fit your new life. That can feel heavy. That can create stress. But here's the truth. Your money mindset matters more now than ever. Because how you think about money shapes how you show up for your family. You don't need to have it all figured out. But you do need to believe that growth is still possible. Even if your time looks different. Even if your energy is split. Even if your path doesn't look like it used to. You've grown so much as a parent. And your money mindset can grow too. 2. What is a money mindset? Let's make it simple. Your money mindset is your personal belief system about money. It's how you think about earning, spending, saving, and growing. It lives in your thoughts, your feelings, and your habits. And the thing is, we all have one. even if we don't realize it. If you grew up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, or wanting more is selfish, then you probably carry those messages into adulthood, even into parenthood. And that's okay. We all start somewhere. But here's why this matters. Because what you believe about money affects what you do with it. If you believe money is hard to earn, you might avoid trying new ways to make it. If you believe you're bad with money, you might stop yourself from learning or asking for help. If you believe you don't deserve more, you'll settle for less than what your family needs. But what if you could change that? What if you believed money is a tool? A tool to create more time, more peace, more options. What if you believed you're capable of learning, of growing, of earning in ways that fit your life today? Then everything shifts again. Not just on paper, but in your mind. Because now, money isn't a source of stress. It's a space of strategy. Now, money isn't the enemy. It's something you're learning to manage with wisdom. And no, this isn't about greed. It's not about chasing more just to have more. It's about growth. It's about using money as a tool to support your family's values. To spend more time with your kids. To work with joy, not just pressure. To give when you want to give. That's what a healthy money mindset is all about. And the good news? You can build it. One belief. One habit. One decision at a time. 3. Common blocks after parenthood. Let's talk about something real. Many parents carry mental blocks around money. Not because they're weak, but because parenthood brings a whole new level of pressure, responsibility, and emotion. These blocks are common, but they don't have to stay with you forever. Let's walk through 3 of the biggest ones. First, guilt. You might feel bad for wanting more. More income. More time. More space to breathe and think. More opportunities to grow. And as a parent, that guilt can run deep. You may wonder, is it selfish to want more when my focus should be on my kids? Or, shouldn't I just be grateful for what I have? Here's the truth. Wanting more doesn't mean you love your kids less. It means you love them so much, you want to create a better life for them, and for yourself. You're not choosing between your kids and your dreams. You're choosing a life where both can exist. Where your happiness fuels theirs. Where your growth becomes their inspiration. And when you grow, you model what's possible. You show your children that it's okay to dream. To rise. To build. So don't let guilt keep you small. Let love push you forward. Second, scarcity. This one shows up in how we talk about money. Maybe you've caught yourself saying, "We can't afford that. We're just getting by. There's never enough." And sometimes, those things feel true. But here's the danger. When we repeat those words often, we begin to believe them deeply. We start to see money as something that's always missing. Always running out. Always out of reach. That's called scarcity thinking. And it doesn't just affect your wallet. It affects your decisions. Your confidence. Your ability to imagine something better. But here's the thing. Scarcity isn't always based on facts. It's often based on fear. And fear loves to keep us stuck. Try shifting your language. Instead of, "We can't afford that," ask, "How can we make this possible?" Instead of, "There's not enough," ask, "What small step can I take today to earn more or save better?" This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about challenging it. It's about turning limitation into curiosity. Because when you start asking better questions, you start seeing new options. And that's how change begins. Third, comparison. This one is sneaky. You open your phone. You scroll. And suddenly, you're flooded with perfect pictures. Other families in bigger homes. Other moms on beach vacations. Other dads who seem to have it all together. And without meaning to, you start to feel behind. Like you're not doing enough. Like you're failing at something everyone else has mastered. But here's what you need to remember. Social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel. A filtered moment in someone else's day. It doesn't show the struggle, the stress, the sacrifices. And it doesn't define your worth. Your journey is unique. So is your timeline. So are your goals. Maybe you're starting later. Maybe you're moving slower. Maybe you're building with less support. But that doesn't make your progress any less meaningful. In fact, it makes it more powerful. Because you're doing the best you can, with the time you have, the resources you've got, and the heart you carry. So stay in your lane. Keep your eyes on your own path. Celebrate what you're building, even if no one else sees it yet. Your progress is real. Even if it's quiet. Even if it's not flashy. And one day, you'll look back and be proud that you didn't give up. 4. Building a stronger money mindset. Now let's talk about solutions. If you're feeling stuck or unsure about your relationship with money, the good news is this. You can strengthen your mindset. You can shift how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to financial challenges. Not by making huge changes overnight, but by taking small, intentional steps every day. Let's go through 4 simple ways to start. First, write new beliefs. Your thoughts shape your results. If your mind is full of fear, doubt, or shame around money, it becomes hard to grow. But you don't need to erase every old thought right away. You just need to start planting new ones. For example, I am learning to manage money well. My income can grow, even while raising kids. I don't need to be perfect to make progress. Every small step counts. These are not just phrases. They are new truths you're building. And like anything worth building, they take time and repetition. Write them down. Say them out loud. Put them where you can see them every day. Repeat them until your brain starts to believe them, not because they're magic, but because your focus starts to shift from fear to faith. And that shift opens the door to growth. Second, learn something small every week. You don't need to take a big course or get a finance degree. You just need to stay curious. One short video. One podcast episode. One article. One new conversation. Little by little, that knowledge builds your confidence. The more you learn, the less afraid you'll feel. The more in control you'll become. Because money stops being mysterious when you understand how it works. And when you feel more confident, you make better decisions. Confident parents create strong foundations. Not just for themselves, but for the entire family. Third, take action, even if it's small. Sometimes we wait until the perfect moment to act. But that moment may never come. Start where you are. With what you have. Do something today that moves you forward. It can be as simple as opening a savings account, selling something you no longer use, trying a small side hustle, sending that email, asking that question you've been avoiding. Action breaks fear. It builds trust in yourself. And it reminds you that progress doesn't have to be loud to be real. Momentum always begins with one small step. And the beautiful thing? Momentum grows. With every decision. With every effort. With every little win. Fourth, surround yourself with the right voices. What you hear matters. Especially when you're trying to grow. So pay attention to who you're listening to. Are they building you up? Or making you feel small? Look for voices that speak life into your dreams. That show you what's possible. That offer encouragement, not shame. Join groups with other parents on the same journey. Follow creators who share real, helpful guidance. Avoid those who make you feel guilty, afraid, or unworthy. You don't have to figure this out alone. There is power in community. There is growth and encouragement. You deserve support. You deserve connection. You deserve to feel proud of the life you're building, not pressured or judged for how long it takes. Every mindset shift starts small. But every small shift creates a ripple. And over time, those ripples turn into real, lasting change. Your money mindset is not set in stone. It's something you can shape. Something you can strengthen. Something that can evolve with you, as you grow into the version of yourself you're becoming. One who is strong. One who is wise. One who is ready. Being a mom or dad doesn't mean shrinking your dreams. It means your dreams now include your kids. It's okay to want financial peace. It's okay to want flexibility. It's okay to rewrite your story. Your kids are watching. Not for perfection, but for resilience. For courage. For the way you handle challenges. And every time you choose to learn, grow, or believe in yourself a little more, you're teaching them something powerful. That mindset matters. And that it's never too late to rise. If today's message helped you, take 1 minute and share this video with a parent you care about. And if you want more real conversations about money, growth, and purpose, make sure to subscribe to Profitability Plus. Because your mindset is your foundation. And we're here to help you build it strong. Thanks for listening.